Yo, what's up, and welcome to another episode of Baller Pod. Today I've got the two usual guests. However, one of them lost this weekend at goals. I'll let you decide who that is, but I'm joined with Hirsch and Livan. How you doing, Hirsch, first of all?
Not too bad. Yeah, great weekend, and it was a great win.
Hmm.
Even though I didn't play, but it was a great win from the touchline. It was great. Yes, I can't complain.
All right. I'm from the opposition. Uh, how you doing,
Yeah,
Livan?
listen, I'll say at least I showed up. At least I wasn't ducking. That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
I wasn't blowing smoke.
there's allegations that you were already complaining about the teams before the games even started.
Interesting.
Can you confirm or deny those allegations?
That I deny that 100%. That is not true. I would never complain about the teams. Never.
I should have recorded the conversation earlier. But yeah, as usual, talk about three games. But we'll first start off with Man United Bournemouth. Bournemouth
But
won 3-0.
I will
Okay,
say
what?
my team did play like Man United this week. Absolute ass, man.
And what player would you represent?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Good question. I would say I would represent Rashford. I was on the bench. Listen, I was non-existent. Leave me alone.
You're
I like
very
mid
honest.
man. Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, Bournemouth won 3-0
I
at
did
Old
score a bang of a
Trafford.
goal last. I will say that though. Sorry, I
It's
scored a
funny
bang of
because
a goal.
I don't remember the
Do you
goal.
not remember halfway goal top corner whilst we were
No,
getting beat down? Okay.
no.
Oh,
Uh, Bournemouth beat Man United 3-0 at home on their home turf. That's already crumbling apart. Uh, Personally, I think Dominic Solanke was man of the match. I feel like he had a very good game. From start to finish, it didn't really look like United were creating anything. The only chance I could think of was in the first half. Harry Maguire had that looping header that he tried to hit over, if you remember that. But we're recording this on a Friday. And as we all know, Champions League week as well. United are out of the Champions League as well. So I'm just thinking, Livan, since you're out of everything now, like what's next?
that's some one long ass intro, isn't it? Just for United, eh? I said it. I said it after the Bournemouth game. I was like, this time next week, then I might be out of the job. And someone laughed at me. He said, no chance. And looking at the reports, it seems true. I feel if we get beat down at Liverpool, it's good night, Ten Hag. And I'm hearing there's reports coming out of Dortmund that Dortmund might be interested in him because and they're thinking of getting sacking what's the guy's coach Tedovic or something I can't remember. Yeah, the Dortmund manager. Even though they're doing well in the Champions League, they're horror in the league. So yeah, uh, I don't know, man. Why do we always get knocked out in the group stage? There's always a group stage. I think if it's not the group stage, it's the last 16. Yeah, I can't remember the last time we actually reached the semi-final. It's a long time ago, but yeah.
Hirsch, while we were playing football, you were actually watching the game, or what could you tell us about the game?
I was watching
Um,
the game too. What are you talking about?
yeah, it was 3 p.m., wasn't it? Yeah,
Oh
but
wait, I'm thinking about a
yeah,
couple of weeks ago, my bad.
yeah, Newcastle. But yeah,
Yeah,
to be honest, I didn't watch the game to be honest because I got sent to these certain errands, so I went to the meat shop in town. So didn't watch it, but I was keeping tabs on the score line. And when it was 1-0, I thought, okay, I thought United would step up in the second half. So for some reason I was driving and watching the game at the same time, and I thought, okay, yeah, the second if United's first goal is going to come in, and then they're going to score the second, and then blitz Bournemouth 3-1. All I know is my internet connection was so trash, so I couldn't actually watch the game while I was driving. And then I came home and I just see 3-0. I'm like, what in the hell did I miss? And then I just see a meltdown on Twitter. And
So
then this guy, typical Levant, goes on silent mode, doesn't give any analysis, doesn't give any opinions.
he goes in his
So
cave.
absolutely he does. So I'm kind of lost on this topic right now. So I'm probably not the best person to talk about it. but I can talk about the Champions League game. I did watch a bit of it,
No, but let's stick to the
and
Bournemouth one first of all. Let's not diverge away from it. Um,
yeah,
I will say this. I thought the goal. Actually, I wouldn't say the goal came out of nowhere because literally as I turn it on, Bournemouth could have easily had a pen if Onana stick his leg out. They it was kind of even game, and then Bournemouth kind of out of nowhere got the goal through Bruno Fernandes playing an unnecessary pass to Scott McTominay. And I could tell throughout the game, Scott McTominay was the press trigger for Bournemouth because anytime the team passed to Scott McTominay, they knew they could kind of hassle him because he's a bit shaky on the ball. So that's what happened. I thought after the goal, they could have easily scored another one just before half time, but Solanke hit the post. We were kind of huffing or puffing, but when you have people like Anthony on your right wing doing nonsense, you have no chance. Garnacho taking shots whenever he likes. I kind of feel sorry for Hoyland because when you have those two as your wingers, what hope do you have? And when you have Dalot as your right back crossing it to absolutely no one, honestly, the worst crossover ball I've ever seen, you have no chance, honestly. And come second half we had a good, I think, 10-minute period, and I thought if we didn't get a goal, then we weren't gonna score. And it kind of turned out to be true because I think we created two chances. I think one was blocked by Kerkers, but um, second goal came about through Amrabat forgetting his midfield duties, rushing out, trying to make a run. It gets intercepted. Bournemouth counter attack, and there's a mismatch at the back post between Luke Shaw and was it Luke Shaw? Luke Shaw and
Billing.
Philip Billing. I turn off after that, so I can't comment after that. Sorry. Actually, I am lying. I am lying. I turn off at 3-0 because they scored just right after that. So
Yes, they did.
they did.
I'm
So
not sure.
that's when I turned
Did you
off.
man see the video of like when before the Bayern game, Man United were trying to do rondos and like no one can string past like 5 passes in total.
Yeah, this actually, to be fair, I didn't need to see it because I've already saw it before. Not the first video,
mm.
first training
Okay.
video that goes bad. So it's just we're so terrible on the ball, man. I can't. My thing with Ten Hag is if you want to be defensively solid, why are you playing Scott McTominay? Because he's playing like a second striker, and you're basically telling Amrabat to cover the whole midfield. Basically, I don't get that. I
Because
get
Kobe
his
Mainoo was on the bench.
uh, those are decisions I do not understand, and he's almost killing the players as well. And because the fact that Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw went off with muscle injuries, I'm not surprised. They've literally played every single game since both of them come back into the team. So yeah, what do you think,
Uh,
Mohammed?
um, I'm just saying that my prediction early on this year, where I said Bruno Fernandes will have a stinker this season, it's turning out to be true. Uh,
Yep, and Onana, didn't you say? I think he was one of the early
oh yeah,
advocates.
I said the hair's better shot stopper than Onana. Yep,
Yeah.
I'm on point. I said Madders would be dead as well, but so did Harry.
Yeah, and on the another thing, it's crazy because he cost them the Champions League run. If you look at it, like
Yes,
his
he did.
mistakes against Bayern, his mistake against Gala. So yeah, it's like his shot stopping ability is
Mistake
the thing that's
against
costing him.
Mr. I'm pretty sure he had also made a mistake against Gala again twice, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But in my opinion, I feel like you should stay with Ten Hag. I generally feel like just ride the storm.
Just ride the storm, man.
You're lying even on the podcast. You're such a serial liar.
Why
Oh
would I like
my, you
troll
are a
on a pod?
serial liar.
I'm saying just ride the storm.
Just ride
Okay,
it out, man.
the way that Arsenal ride the storm with
You'll
Arteta
get
works
two eighth place 2 years running, but then you'll
perfect.
challenge for the title next year.
That's what we need. That's what you need. Just gonna ride the storm. Eventually, you will see the light under the tunnel, and then you're through, and then you're like, okay, time to
We're
challenge
back.
Arsenal. We're back,
By,
baby. Yes,
by
that
the way,
is.
shout out Maguire. He's actually been our best defender.
Oh,
I,
he's
I,
injured
I
now.
thought I'd never say against Bournemouth. Oh, the amount of counter attacks he saved. There was one. Did you see it, Mo? where I think someone pulled it back for one of the players,
Solanke.
and I kid you not, if you sure it was gonna go in, Harry Maguire out of nowhere blocks it, sets out another attack for us. I was like, damn, this guy, I don't know what has happened to him,
He
but
was player of the month, innit?
Yep.
deservedly so. The way, honestly, he was our best player that match. I could not believe it. I was Harry Maguire for the Saturday team. You're right. I was Harry Maguire for the Saturday team, but yeah.
Yeah, and also
But
just that on Ten Hag, wasn't he the manager of the month as well
Yes,
last
he
month?
was.
So like, why would they sack the manager of the month? Like,
It's
what
move
would?
weird.
on, move on.
Yeah,
As for the groups, as for the Champions League, it's just. I genuinely thought we would get second. I don't know how we've managed to finish last out of Galatasaray and Copenhagen. Whoever gets Copenhagen, you'll go through. They are such a terrible team. Honestly, they got so lucky. I could not believe how they've gone through. Galatasaray gave us a tougher game than them. Ooh,
It's also funny that Hoyland's younger brother is going through to the round of 16 and not him.
yep, yeah.
I'm
And
still getting
Hoyland's,
I'm still getting
yeah,
PTSD from that game in Copenhagen, man. Oh my, I do not know how we lost that game. We're 2-0 up. Rashford gets sent off. They come back 2-2, and we somehow manage 3-2 and we lose it. It's pain, man. It's pain. It's pain.
football, mate,
Honestly, man, it's pain. I don't know.
football, football.
Yeah, at least you're like enjoying it. Well, I don't remember the last time I've had two good seasons that I've enjoyed.
Um,
I've never had two good seasons, and even in the season we've enjoyed, our rivals have done well. So
2006, 7, and 8. Yeah, those were good seasons for you.
even yeah, whatever, man. Even our second place finishes up for guys, man.
All right, that's enough of that. Okay, move on to the second and third place now. Villa versus Arsenal. Villa won 1-0 for their 15th consecutive win at home. I mean, the goal was only in the 7th minute, but I feel like it was quite a close game after that. Another couple controversial decisions with a possible penalty and a denied equalizer, but it is what it is. But here's how to find the game.
Yeah, I watched the game. Even though again I got sent to the shopping again for some reason, but this time it was perfectly timed at half time. And so I watched the first half, first 10 minutes, as it's called, Villa scored, and they were dominant first 10, 15 minutes. But then when Arsenal got into their tempo, therefore somehow I feel like out of all the teams that came to Villa Park, I think Arsenal were the best. With that, even City
Do,
when they came,
do you want a
they
trophy? Do you want a trophy
no,
then?
let me finish and let me
Uh,
land to my point.
This is
Okay.
this. I've been hearing this the whole week.
But the thing that's killing Arsenal is they're not clinical up top. Last season,
Yeah,
even though they had Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus, they could carry Jesus because of the fact that the wingers were scoring goals. But now this year, Martinelli's got 2 goals, and Jesus got 2 goals, and Saka's got I think 4 or 5 goals in the league. The attack is a bit like it's a bit of a myth. And I feel like Odegaard had 2 big chances from the top of my head. He had 2 great chances. Big away games, you've got to take them. And I feel like when it comes to Anfield, and if it happens at Anfield, I feel like it will be bigger problems because with Liverpool's attack, if you don't take your chances, like on the counter, it will become really dangerous for them. Like it will become very problematic for Arsenal. So I'm optimistic. I think Arsenal will get a win in the next 2 games. And but yeah, generally I feel like it was a good game, good match. I don't think Arsenal fans should be angry. Like I don't see why the problem. Like it's one of those games, and it's Villa away. It's probably the most difficult away ground nowadays in the league. Up there with Anfield, So yeah, can't complain.
You can't complain. What about your performance at Luton? Was that not a worry as well?
Nah, not really, because if you look at City, script to win, Liverpool script to win, Tottenham script to win. So it's like you're not gonna go to Luton and smash them up. So what do you expect? Like,
I
am
think
I wrong here?
Liverpool script the draw at the end,
Sorry,
didn't
my
it?
bad. Yeah, draw. Yeah, that's right.
What
So.
about your performance at PSV?
And you might okay, that's squad rotation first of all to
Okay.
watch the game.
Do
Um,
you not worry that fact that I don't know how true is this that Martinelli and Gabriel Jesus only got 4 goals in the league? Is that true?
I will not say
As you
that. Two
said,
goals,
two goals,
yeah,
2 goals.
Okay, my
yeah,
bad.
But the thing is, yeah, Arsenal for the past, I think since Aubameyang left, we never had
yeah.
a top goal scorer in our squad. All of our goals came
Perfect.
from other people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I do got a feeling you're not going to strengthen January. I don't know why, but I feel like you're going to spend big money. I don't know how you do it because you spent crazy money the last few transfer windows, but somehow you got more money this window. But yeah, I feel you're gonna sign a big player this January. I don't know if it's midfield or if it's striker, but the fact that your strikers are in a bit of a barren run, and the fact that whenever Jesus gets hooked, your substitute is Eddie Nketiah. I don't know if that's a bit of a worry.
I mean, I'll take another number nine.
I
Okay,
love
like
I love Eddie, but I don't think Arsenal suits him. He's a great player. He would play great for United, but and also a bit of a they don't create many chances for you. But yeah.
yeah. On targets, I've recently read they're interested in Ajax's 17-year-old defender called, is it Hato, something like that?
When who reported it? I'm just curious.
You forget about the source. I'm just reporting you the news.
When did the report come out? I'm just curious.
I came out recently,
Well, how recent?
like the last 5 hours.
After his performance in the European. Also, the Arsenal linked with him, isn't it? Bunch of
I want to talk about
grifters.
the denied penalty. Um, do you think like I mean against Liverpool, Palace Liverpool, they had the exact same, not same, but
Yeah.
it was a similar challenge. Do you not think that was a penalty ban? I know you're Arsenal's biggest hater, but
Well, the Havertz one is not a pen. I think it's a common rule where I'll talk about the Havertz.
Havertz one
Whenever it
one pen. It
hits,
was just a
yeah.
denied. It was handball, yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant that it wasn't a goal because you know damn well whenever it hits an attacker's hand, they don't give it. That's a comfort. I don't know why people are crying about it.
I'm not denying that,
And
but
for the
that one,
penalty,
yeah.
yeah, it kind of looked like a pen. But I've seen those not given. I've seen some not given like those. Trust me, I've seen it. And it's a bit of a karma because I remember Gabriel Jesus was in that same position last season against Liverpool at home, and it was the softest thing I've ever seen, and that was given. So hold that. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So it's nice.
it comes
So
around.
it's nice to get a neutral's opinion, man. It's very nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
As neutral as you come.
Keeps it balanced.
Switzerland, man.
Speaking of Switzerland, I will watch that documentary after.
Yeah, quite interesting.
Yeah. Uh, that's quite short on Arsenal. I appreciate that. Uh, next game, Everton Chelsea. Everton beat Chelsea 2-0 to get out of the relegation zone after their 10-point deduction, which is brilliant. And also Chelsea are now in the bottom half of the table. What do you think, Liban? Do you think Chelsea can turn it around?
I generally don't know. Because I had that same feeling this time last season where I think it was after push was it after Lampard came in. I thought surely they're gonna they're gonna get on a run and win, but they never did, and it kind of feels the same this time around. But obviously, and Cuckoo's back now, but we'll see how that goes. But I don't know. I feel so there's something broken in Chelsea. I don't know what it is because I've seen these performances over and over again within the past 18 months. And honestly, I just feel whenever they attack, they never look like they're gonna score. I don't know. I feel the attackers are a bit I don't think they're good enough. I think they need a striker. Obviously, they're gonna get Nkunku back. But I even feel with Mudryk, even though he was very should I say
Energetic.
very dangerous and that's the word energetic, and he was causing them a bit of problems. He was causing actually on all kinds of problems. I felt his final was lacking, and that's the problem. I feel they're not clinical as a front line, and if your front line is not clinical and your midfield is as absent as theirs, you're just asking for it. And I thought Everton bullied them off the pitch, to be honest, the whole game, and should have probably scored more, but yeah. Would
What about you, Hirsch? I know you're a big fan of not just Chelsea, but just Conor Gallagher.
Yeah. In that game, Gallagher, I think he was playing the eight, and Enzo was moved as a 10, just so that he can actually facilitate the game. And I just felt Enzo, honestly, I don't see the hype around this guy, 100 and what, 10 million. And I don't feel like I don't when I'm watching, I don't see the wow factor. Of course, he played quite well in the World Cup, scored against Mexico. People are still running off that, But then when people are using that same, idea on Pogba, like, oh, Pogba needs an adapter, which is Kante. That's why he plays quite well for France. I don't see that same energy for Pogba that I see in Enzo, especially from top left. I feel like he's very much like he hates Pogba, top left. He really does. But Chelsea generally, and I'm sticking with strong with Chelsea. I'm still seeing good things from Chelsea, even though you might disagree. I see good pattern of play especially from playing from the back.
Yeah.
It's just that they're not clinical up top, and I feel like it's one or two pieces they need. I think and Cook is definitely going to help. They definitely need a striker in January, and that's when they're going to change their fortunes, and they're going to be a top half team. And
Did
that's
they
how I
look?
see
Okay,
Chelsea.
question on Sunday. Did they look like they were gonna score? Be honest.
That's the thing I said. They struggle front wise in terms
No,
of tackle wise. They're quite
forget
bad.
about scoring.
Defensively,
Forget
they're
about scoring. I'm saying, do they even look like they're gonna create chances? Because to me, even though they had loads of the ball, they never looked like they want to score. Never.
yeah, like they weren't probing. Definitely, I don't think they were probing their goal. But I think that's more like for me.
You might say that. You might say that. I genuinely feel they lack a true. I know Palmer is one, but he's not really one. He's more of a winger. But I feel they really lack a true number 10.
I'm
Someone
telling
like
you,
James Madison would have been perfect for them. 'Cause James
I'm
I'm
not gonna
telling
lie.
Madison
you.
In
knitted
this day and
everything.
age, you can't really find a 10 in this day and age.
James
That is
Madison was a
true.
It's so sad.
listen. Spurs had
Yeah.
that same problem last season where they weren't creating many chances. I look at Madison. Madison's creating a lot of things. He's a cheat code when going forward. Trust me. But with them, they got Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez is not number 10.
Okay. Okay. I thought he was a 10. I thought you told me he was a 10.
I never said that. Don't twist my words.
I'll
What
get
did he
the
say then?
I said I said he's a 6. Don't twist my words.
I can have a bit of a background. And so when Enzo was playing as a six, he told me he's an eight. When Enzo moved to the eight, he told me he's a 10. And now he's a 10, he's telling me he's a
When the
six.
that's cap.
So
I
I
will
need to
not
I'll
let
get some
I will not let
evidence.
this guy slander my name like that. I
I'll get
never
some
said
Slander
that
your
number
evidence.
name.
10. I've never said he's a number 10. I've never said
Yeah.
that.
But
He's the
with
furthest away from
Chelsea,
number 10.
okay, but with Chelsea, I think they've got Lavia coming through and they've got Nkunku. So that's why I'm a bit more optimistic. So that's mine.
What cool question? One sec. Where's Lavi gonna change?
I think he's definitely better than Caicedo on the ball. I feel like that the ability to handle full pressure, he's
Okay.
got that.
There's
Just
nothing
saying,
wrong with that.
Conor Gallagher staying, yeah.
No, with Chelsea,
Gallagher
with
State is going to be Lavia, Gallagher, and Nkunku.
the one thing Chelsea are good at is
Enzo's dropped.
building through the first.
Enzo's up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Enzo. I feel
Okay.
like he's the most overhyped midfielder,
Oh yeah,
You
he
say you
is.
especially
don't
at the.
like him.
I no, of course, yeah, he beat Netherlands. Okay, that's fine. I'm over
I
it.
didn't even
But
bring. I've never brought that up
generally,
ever in my life.
generally, I've
I've
never
never
been a fan
brought
of
it
him.
up. I've
Honestly,
never
like
brought
I've
it up.
watched him at Benfica. I was like, yeah, you had a meaty Champions League campaign. Watched him. I remember he was linked to United. I remember back in he went to Benfica. I think Liban probably remembers. And I was like, this guy's so meaty. Like, I don't see the wow factor in him. Like, when I looked at midfielders, like back in our days, we had Cazorla. You could see he was talented. And Modric, like, what I mean? Everyone's got some kind of wow factor. And I don't see that in Enzo.
Tell me a midfielder that would have been a better choice than Enzo.
Oh, a better choice.
Not
Can
number
I
10, a number pure 8.
pure eight
Yeah,
as a
8 or
pure
10.
eight?
because he
That's
plays
what
8. He plays 8 now. But
what
carry
you
on.
said is a six.
He plays 8. I'm not saying he's a 6. We
But you said you were playing as a six.
don't divert from the question. I'm saying
I
third
feel
number
like
8.
you're shooting yourself in the foot right now. And a better eight right now in the market.
Yeah.
Okay, Bellingham.
No, that's out of the equation. He
Out
was
there
never
with
gonna play.
with that amount of money you spent on Enzo, you could have bought Bellingham.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Bellingham would have said no. He's that type of person.
I'm
So
like, but nah, Madison ain't at 8, but like he was available
Mm,
at that time.
yeah, but Madison's a 10.
absolutely.
He would occupy that Nkunku position.
I think Bellingham, mate. You're making up scenarios for Bellingham.
Okay, whatever. Move on,
Hold it.
move on.
All right, it's time for predictions. Everyone's favorite parts. But first of all, Liban, Would you do us the honor of telling us the current leaderboard, please?
Well, in third place is Lebanon with 89 points. In second place with 2 points separating first and second. Drum roll, please.
It'll be in the
It's
background, yeah.
Mohamed Osh is in second place. And first, leading by only 2 points, is Mo. So yeah.
Bro, this streak of Mohammed to being one has to be ended.
It is going to be, I'm gonna be one till March, April time, and then
Yeah,
City just come. Okay.
thank you.
Which is either gonna be you or him, and you're just gonna, yeah.
Hesh, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you want to take the risk? Are you willing to take a risk?
What's
Oh,
the
so is that
risk?
what you're doing? Oh, when I
Are you
disagree,
willing
you're
to
gonna
take a
try to
risk?
get him to agree. Okay.
What's the risk? I don't know. I take risk on Arsenal, predict
Do
them to either
I'm just
lose or
saying,
draw.
do you want to take a risk this week? Do you want to take that risk of going first?
Oh,
Oh, you want
fuck.
me to predict first? Oh
I'll
no,
take
Do
no,
you
that.
want to?
no.
No, forget. No, I'm saying, do you want to go take that risk on going first? Do you want to
Oh, you
go
want me
first?
first? Okay, okay, yeah, okay. Nah, I'm good to be second.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying first, as in
Like,
first position.
take your position. Yeah, take your position
Oh.
on the leaderboard.
So you don't want to take that position.
Oh, I
Nah,
thought you
I'm
meant
good.
first and then like
Okay.
predicting.
No
Okay.
worries. No
I'm
worries.
comfortable being second.
I'm
Okay.
not comfortable being third, so whoever takes my position, please do.
Liv has also on a streak of being last. Ah, let it continue.
Not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Relax.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. First game is Forest Spurs.
Who's at home?
Oh, here we go again.
I was gonna bait out your home address. That's what I was about to do.
uh, oh, I just see this. I know for a fact. Uh, 3-1 Nottingham Forest.
Ooh, you've been different this week, yeah?
I just feel they always beat the whole. I always feel they beat the top teams. They always give the top teams problem. They're in a bad run of form. Did they win last week? They never won last week, did they?
Good.
They did. Okay, but their manager's under pressure, so I expect them to pull out results which kind of alleviates the pressure of him. So I see a 2-1 Nottingham Forest win. And also
Okay.
Spurs that do one.
They had one. They drew. They lost against West
No,
Ham.
well,
Yes, it
it's
did.
well
Well, I
Spurs.
got it right.
Well, Spurs
Yeah.
being Spurs, they be a good team now. It's time to lose to a bad team. That's Spurs. So
Okay.
Nottingham
Interesting.
Forest is a tough place to go. 12:30 as well. You're banking on the 12:30. Why am I telling you this?
What are you
It's not
talking about?
12:30.
It's today at 8.
It's today, dude.
Oh, okay.
Well, you already said it. It's done. Go on, Hesh.
Okay, since I wouldn't be competing with third. I'm not competing with first. I'll keep with the same energy as Liban. Should I predict to win, not the Forest win? Now I'm gonna go Spurs win. I'll go different. 2-1 Spurs.
The thing is, yeah, you always take my predictions. And I did
Uh,
these predictions at 4:30.
ooh,
Tough luck. That's what you get for being first.
2-0 Spurs.
let's go Spurs.
Next game is Bournemouth Luton. Think we're gonna get the same one for this one,
F
unless
Bournemouth.
someone wants to be different.
Can you repeat who's at home again, please?
No.
Oh,
I didn't hear. I genuinely did not hear.
Well, you know the two teams are playing against each other, so
No, I
just
only heard Luton.
yeah, Luton Bournemouth.
Okay, so Bournemouth are at home. Can you please tell me who's the home side? I actually want to know. You're trolling me.
Bournemouth is home. If it was Luton home, it would be a different story.
absolutely.
Shall I go different?
Anytime.
Shall I go
Come on.
different though? Shall I go different? Uh,
One more.
I'll go for the safe score. The 3-1 Bournemouth.
3-1. Wow.
They're on attacking side.
Yes, they are.
2-1 Bournemouth.
I want to go different. I felt like Luton might win. I just also the fact that they
I'm definitely stepping on Mohammed's toes right now.
Bullshit.
you,
3-0.
are you sure you're not
Bournemouth.
looking at Mohammed's shirt?
It's possible. I'm not sharing my screen, man.
You want to double check, dude?
Okay, cool. Chelsea, Sheffield.
Chelsea, Chelsea,
Oh,
Chelsea.
that's a good one. I have to go. I don't want to go different. If I go different, I'll fall behind even more.
Well, I heard if we pick the same one, yeah, we're swapping for just the next game.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Because the City Palace the next one, but we'll all get the same.
3-0 Chelsea.
Whoa.
It was about to say Sheffield.
I was.
And since Sheffield haven't atrocious attacking wise and barely score
Yeah,
goals,
but Chris Wilder, that's the thing. I'm worried about the new manager bounce.
I would say 1-0 Chelsea.
Doubt that's ever happening. Yeah.
I guess 2-0 Chelsea.
Was that your original score?
Yeah, that was my original score.
All
Like,
right.
that was close. Anyway, City Palace.
City.
City.
That man takes ages. The one of your lack that you overthink. That's the problem. You just overthink.
Like,
Go
it's
for
Uh,
the gut feeling.
3-0. City, City, City.
Uh, City are gonna win, and it's gonna be 3-1.
This is a joke now.
Hey, what happened?
It's a joke. You picked my score. They ain't gonna score a lot. I think they're gonna score three. I don't see them scoring 2 or 4.
Yeah,
Two, two, 2-0.
2-1. Uh,
2-0.
3-0
City.
who?
City, City, City. Uh, Newcastle, Fulham. I was gonna say
absolutely.
Fulham have been,
10-0, 10-0, isn't it? The last two games. Crazy.
yeah.
Surely that's going to continue, no? Oh, I smell a Fulham win. Two, one. Fulham.
Wow. So that means
Honestly,
Eddie Hand's gonna get 3 losses in a row in the Prem.
bro, they're playing the same 11 every single time. And
Hey,
Also,
honestly, when a team is on a 10-0 run, what you don't think you don't expect it to continue? Why am I telling you this? Carry on.
nah.
I
I
have
will
to go
go
different to you.
for
I have to go different for
New
you.
Newcastle win, and it will be 2-1 Newcastle. I was gonna
see, the
say
thing
3-1.
is, Newcastle have lost their main man in Trippier. He's suspended
Oh,
because
I
of
never knew that.
yellows. But the thing is, yeah, Livramento can go there and Dan Burns back.
Apparently,
That's all in the Champions
apparently,
League.
there's a good chance that Lewis Hall might go back to Chelsea.
He don't make a difference, not gonna lie.
No, but he's one of the fullbacks. I'm just so intrigued by the fact that they're not even. He's on loan, but he's gonna go back to Chelsea,
Hmm.
even though they're damn bad at fullbacks.
3-2 Newcastle. I feel like it's a high scoring game.
Also, Fulham almost beat uh
Liverpool,
Liverpool.
Liverpool
Liverpool.
scored 3 goals at Anfield, which is quite impressive.
Very impressive,
Yep. They scored what?
considering the fact that Liverpool scored three bangers as well.
Yeah, that's 13 goals in what? In 3 games for Fulham. Where the hell
And,
are they
and
getting
both
their
of you
goals?
predicted, and both of you predicted Newcastle and Bakary. No,
Yeah, because Newcastle tough. Who won out Newcastle like this season?
All right. Burnley, Everton. He knows he's wrong.
Dice Derby. Dice Derby. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going different. F it. Uh, two nil Burnley. F it. I need points. I can't keep going the same way you
Ah,
two are going.
I mean, the
Two,
thing is, you're first, so like,
yeah.
you're not
Yeah,
really
but
going the
I
same
know
way.
I know what you're predicting. We predicted three of the same results. So how am I supposed to catch up if you're just going to predict the same thing?
Okay, 2-1 Everton.
Thank you.
3-1 Everton.
Who's at home again?
Burnley.
Okay.
Arsenal Brighton is the next game.
Arsenal Brighton.
Yep.
So now, hmm, what's Liverpool gonna do? We're gonna go for their custom Arsenal win.
3-1 Arsenal.
Mm,
Come on, yours. Come on,
Um,
yours.
I don't know whether I should go for my usual pattern of play and
Just do
drop
what you
points.
want, man.
I know. Stop overthinking.
I'm gonna go for 2-1 Arsenal.
Oh,
You are a ah.
he's going. He's doing it on purpose. He'll never predict Arsenal win.
That means Brighton win.
Keep doing that. I love that.
3-0 Arsenal.
That's crazy, by the way. The fact that we're predicting Arsenal to batter Brighton, even though
I
Brighton
never said batter.
how many times have Brighton been you away from home?
We're home though.
Yeah, I know. How many times have they beaten you at your stadium?
That's
They battered you last time.
Yeah, with the depleted squad. Yeah, thank you, Liban.
it's
Who?
irrelevant.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
Your centre back was only out.
and is he
Karen,
not key?
Karen, move on, move on.
Brentford Villa.
Bismillah. Uh, Brentford are due one. But and Burmo's out. Surely they're gonna win. Surely that's win. 2-1 Brentford win. I'm risking. I'm going big, man. I'm going big.
3-1 Brentford win. Oh,
Uh, he said 3-1. It was meant to be 3-1 Villa. That's what Hirsch is thinking.
Yeah.
Uh, but my
Ah,
prediction was
idiot.
2-0 Villa. I know they're not good away from home, but they're still
Yeah.
good.
I would be fuming if he gets the score right.
Oh, it'll be too funny.
Oh,
West Ham Wolves.
This is a big one.
1-1.
How is it the only draw I say and you choose it?
2-1
I just
Wolves.
feel West Ham after Europe are stinky.
All right, well,
2-1 Wolves.
2-1 West Ham. And Super Sunday, 4:30 kickoff at Anfield.
5-0
Liverpool
at Liverpool.
United.
5-0 Liverpool. 5-0 Liverpool. Next.
Well, pretty quick. And 2-0 Liverpool.
Yeah, Hirsch, I think this is a new record. I think you predicted like six of my predictions. 3-0 Liverpool.
Yeah.
Man. Looking at these predictions, Hesh, you're not gonna. If you get some right, you ain't gonna go far. You just literally
I
copied
don't need
everything.
to. I don't need to.
Is Hesh for doing that to you, by the way?
Huh?
What?
No, you basically you kind of predict. You weren't safe, basically. That's what you did.
Who?
Hesh.
Okay.
No, you also went safe, to be honest.
Listen, bro, I predicted this at 4:30.
It doesn't
Okay,
matter. It's a bit
it
safe
was
from
done.
you. I liked your outlandish takes,
Me, my Outlander trip were 2 weeks ago, and I got 0 points that week.
but you went big this week, didn't you?
Huh?
You went big last week. Which
Barely.
yeah, but
Don't listen to him. It's reverse psychology. He wants to basically,
I miss that Mohammed, man. That guy who just predict the randomest thing.
Yeah,
continue
that
being,
guy was like 15 points ahead. It's done. Halas.
yeah.
He ain't coming back.
I went
Good.
big. I went big this time.
You need
Yeah, I
to.
know, but you're
I
last.
don't
You
need
you
to. No, I
you got
don't.
nothing to
I
lose.
only need scores correct. That's all.
Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be back next week, hopefully. We're on a few week streak right now, a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Gracias, chicas.
Chicos.
Chicas.